Hello, I'm Natha Campanella. I'm a professional astrologer, and my favorite way to use astrology is to help people understand themselves better. If you've ever been curious about why you always react in the same ways emotionally to the same people, astrology has those answers for you. If you're curious about why certain relationships always feel the same even when they're with different people, astrology has those answers too. And if you're just curious about where your blind spots are, what your habitual stories are, the things that you're always sort of telling yourself are true, are they true or not? Astrology can really help with those too. So I am here today to talk about my weekly astrological forecast, which I do every single week. October 14th through the 20th is what we're doing this week. And you guys, it's kind of a chill week. Dare I say that, right? We just came off of a full moon in the sign of Aries, which means that the sun is in Libra. So, and we're still in Libra season. So we're still doing like this big balancing act, which is what we always do when Libra's involved. And Libra likes things to feel good. So we're trying to keep it balanced and keep it relaxed. But the problem with trying to balance is that one little hair on one side of the scales can throw everything off and make us feel wobbly. And the moon in the sign of Aries might have made us feel argumentative, might have brought up some conflict. So if you find yourself currently still embroiled in arguments or conflict of some sort, the question is, will the outcome of this serve others? Will it serve myself? If the answer is no, then you have full permission to just drop it. And if the answer is yes, then, carry on. Because we are coming up on Mercury Retrograde, which doesn't happen until the 31st of October. But I always find that right as we're approaching retrogrades, especially Mercury, that little dysfunctional ways of communicating kind of start to show up. They want to get our attention so that we know what we're supposed to be working on during the retrograde. So if you're in conflict, ask yourself, is this functional or is it dysfunctional? And again, is the outcome going to serve? Now, we also have the sun squaring Pluto today on the 14th, and that's going to also sort of feel the same way. We might feel a little tight, a little constricted, and, frankly, argumentative. So that's that. Now, later on in the week, we have Venus coming into connection with Saturn. It's a positive connection. It should be easy, but it made me think of one of my favorite quotes from a tarot reader named Diana Rogers, and I'm just going to read it. Intellect alone, not fertilized with imagination and guided by heart, is sterile. We have had such a Plutonian month so far, and it's not ending anytime soon. Big Scorpio influence. We want to be really heartful because Scorpio is such deep territory. It's like there's always activity below the surface, and we just cannot see the whole picture, ever. So be kind to yourselves. Schedule some alone time this week. Schedule some activities that give you the chance to check in. Where am I at after this full moon? Where are the communication places and pieces in my life that get sharp and pokey? And what would I really like to resolve after this Mercury retrograde is over? So this is a good time to just come into stillness and do some inner self-exploration. All right. So if you found this message helpful and you think a friend or family member would also find it helpful, tag them or send it to them. And as always, like this, leave a comment. I love answering questions. If you would like to be more private, send me a DM, and I shall see you all next week. Bye.